there I was, digging his hole, all in the ground, so big and sort of round it was, and there was I, digging it deep. It was flat at the bottom and the sides were steep. Went along, come.
Okay, on the way metal detecting to Austria. Let me turn this down. Okay, we're more or less in the centre now. I'm in Bratislava and just coming up to the presidential palace, which is on my left here, and I'll show you in a second when I stop behind this bus. So there's the presidential palace right there, and it's going to take me about 10 minutes to get to the border. And then we're inside Austria. Okay, so we've just gone over the motorway again, and 200 or 300 metres we'll be over the border. That hill in the background is in Austria, and now you can see this overhead sign coming up which tells us we can only do 70, and I'm doing 100, but anyway. There's not normally anybody on the border. When I used to come a few years ago, before Slovakia had actually joined the EU, there used to be border patrols and you were stopped and passports checked. Never a problem getting through, just big queues, and you know, while they're checking. But in the last couple of years we don't have that problem. 3 years maybe, maybe 4. And where this car is in front of me, there used to be a big housing station like this one on the right now. That one there, look there, that little shed, and they used to stop you, but they just dug all that up and put a road right through. So now we're in Austria. So there you go. So now to the site where I'm digging is maybe 15 minutes. So and before then we go through Hainburg, which is a very, very old little village. It's a bit bigger than a village, but more, I'm not sure if it's got the town status, but anyway, you'll see in a bit when I film it. And if you slightly look to the left there, you'll see a hill come into view as I get over the brow of this hill here. There's a, I don't know if you can see it, I've got to be careful because I'm trying to drive at the same time. There it is, that hill in the middle of the screen now. There's a castle on top of that. I don't know if you can see it with this film, but I will show you as we get a bit closer. That little hill more to the centre of the screen, there it is now. There's a castle on top of it. It's quite a big hill actually, but it looks little on this screen. And then over that side, that's over there, that hill over there, that's that's Slovakia. And there is another, there's another castle over there. I hope it comes into view. Maybe it's not good today. And that's called Devin. And it's there, I can see it, but you won't see it on this video. I can see it now. Just stands on a little outcrop on the Danube, which you can't see, but that's very interesting. That's in Slovakia. And now, okay, there now is the castle. Maybe you can see it. So, and we're just coming into Hainburg there, look, Hainburg, and this place is absolutely stuffed with history. It's a little town that's had a wall around it in medieval times, and we actually made a big hole in this wall. And we drive through that, and that's coming up in 20 seconds or so, but we normally get caught at these lights down here. So if we do, it'd be a good opportunity for me to film and show you this hole in the wall, the town wall which surrounded the town, and now we drive through it, and then a little bit further on we go out the other side and we go through a big arch which was part of the town wall at one time, and there's just so much history, it's incredible. So okay, we've got caught at the lights here. Maybe you can see that big wall behind the trees there in the middle of the screen. That's part of the town wall, and maybe you can see the hole in the wall just beyond the traffic lights there. I want you to see this. I want you to see how much history is in this place. And now we're going towards the hole in the town wall. There you can see the wall in front and the hole through it. Part of the defensive wall to the town. Okay, and now we're actually in the town, little town itself. And I'll turn it on again in a second when we come through the other side, which is a couple of minutes from now. So here's a big monument. I think this monument's dedicated to the play, this monument in the middle of the screen. I've got to go around a sharp bend here. This beautiful little village. I've never really, to say we're so close, never really stopped and had a really good look around it. I'd like to, and I've not been up to the castle on top of the hill there. And here you see the big arch, which is the other side of the town and part of the defensive wall. This must have been the gate, obviously, and the main road through to Vienna. We're heading in the direction of Vienna. We've got the lights on red. Okay, maybe you can see these petrol prices here. Don't forget this is euro. Diesel 128.4, benzene 135.4. Take the opportunity to show you a couple of little places just up the road here. I'm going to do that because this rain's coming down now. 5 minutes up here and I'll show you something else that will really interest you. Shh, be quiet. You're not supposed to go metal detecting around here. And I want to show you this, look. Okay, this is Cornuntum. And here, oh, little chipmunk thing there, look. Maybe you can't see it, I can see him. But he will go. He will go. There you go, see him go, look. Okay, so back to this. This is Cornuntum. This is an old Roman amphitheater. As far as I know, this was just literally for an auditorium where they spoke about everyday events and politics and how to run this place in Austria. There was 40,000 people here, 40,000 minimum. So I don't mean in this arena, I mean in the encampment of Cornuntum. And it looks like we're the only ones here this morning, so this has been excavated. And I'm going to stand on this middle spot because I've been here many, many times, brought plenty of friends here. And because it's raining, I want to show you this first. I would love to metal detect around here, but it's forbidden, unfortunately, gentlemen. But I do have some land in that direction, in Lassie, and it's not far. It's maybe, as the crow flies, 6 or 8 kilometres. Well, actually, probably less than that as the crow flies, because it's probably only 6 or 8 kilometres from where I parked my car, which is down there. But I've come around from that direction. You have to come around, and I'm going to walk up there and show you a big arch that the Romans built, which is still standing, or half of it is. Anyway, listen to this. Hello, hello. Did you hear the echo? I hope you did. So they were great, the Romans. No such things as microphones then. So acoustics were all important, and the acoustics here are incredible because when you shout you get the echo back, so everybody can hear. So that's that. I'm going to walk up there and try to show you this arch. It will look very, very small on this camera because it's half a kilometre away, but should be able to see it. But when you get to it, it's absolutely ginormous, and half of it's fallen down. And I'm going to show you some other stuff in a little bit, so I'll turn off. And I don't want this to be too boring, but if you like me or like Dave, who loves history, then this will be interesting for you, because there is stuff to be found around here, and I'm going to try and find it. You can never say you will for certain, but I'm sure some Roman coins will turn up at the end of the day somewhere. There's the arch. Here it is. I'm going to stand on there. You can see that's the road I came down. You'll see some cars passing in a minute. There's one. And right in the middle of the screen, next to the telegraph pole, is the Roman arch. There's cars going past again. So I came down that road, down there, and then made a right, and I'm parked down there. So here's the place, again the auditorium, and just over in that direction is the Museum of Carnuntum, with the rebuilt houses in Roman style. I'm not going in there, it's €10 to go in, no big deal I know, but you don't want to see that today, it's wasting time. I'm going to take you somewhere else. Okay, so I've just left the amphitheater, or the auditorium, whichever you want to call it, and here on my left is the museum for Carnuntum, as you can see there. And we're not stopping here to pay to go in. Now we're Petronel Carnuntum, and all these houses you can see there, if you can see over the fence, the red roofs, they're all rebuilds of Roman places, Roman barracks and stuff. They're all rebuilds, and of course the charge you to get, it's only €10, probably well worth it. And I'm going to go. I want to show you this. Come down this road here. That direction's Vienna. I've sort of like done a big loop. I came up that way on a different road, and I've come right round and back and down this way, and that mountain is towards Hainburg, which is the direction I came from in the first place. And over that direction is where I'm going to go metal detecting shortly. The rain's not too bad at all now, it's hardly, in fact it's almost stopped. So, but I want to show you this before we go metal detecting. You'll be really interested in this. So there's the old jam jar. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, could get into trouble, but it's worth showing you. I'm just going to move that so I can get in there, and I'm going to go here. Okay, so this, oh my god, they're excavating here. This wasn't happening last time. This is an old gladiator school. They do have shows here during the summer, hence the tents. So I don't know if anybody's in them. My god, look at that hole in the middle. That was just flat. If that's original, that's incredible. This is an old gladiator school from the Romans, and apparently they fought to the death, or so I've been told or read. And this pit in the middle here was never there, never seen that before. If that's original, then they've only just excavated it. It was just flat sand there. You can see they've took out all the soil and it's piled up there. And the little arch is the way they used to come out, and where they used to fight. I'm going to pan round. They've built this part now because they do have shows here. So obviously that's modern day, but all this here, and you can see the pillars there, and there was a big pillar there at some stage. I would like to have seen this in its glory. It's absolutely tremendous. But don't think about coming here metal detecting, whatever you do, because if you do, the Gestapo will have you, and they won't see you for years. It's absolutely forbidden. So I'm going to go out now before somebody collars me. So as I say, don't think about metal detecting around here. If you guys come over, it's just not on the menu. It is absolutely forbidden. But there was here 400 years, and there was all around these areas. I found one little piece which I think was Roman, about 8 kilometres, not worth nothing, but it's nice to look at and nice to think that it's from Roman period. And we're going to go there now. I'm going to carry on metal detecting, so catch you in a little while. Okay, so about 10 minutes from that gladiator school, well less than that actually, about 5 minutes away it was. We're going over the Danube now, as you can see. I'm going towards Lassie, so I'll be there in 5 minutes, and then we're going to start metal detecting. Okay, just got a nice signal, and it looks, I don't know, it looks bronze, I don't know. What is it? Don't know, it don't look recent, that's for sure. Any ideas, anybody? Any ideas? It looks a bit greenish, so it might be bronze. There is some marks across there. I'll have to clean this up. I like that. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It looks good. Let's see. Okay guys, I want you to help me out here, really. It's just getting ridiculous. Look at the size of that hole. It must be 14 inches deep. And watch. No. Oh, there you go. There's something there. And when I tried to pinpoint it, first it told me there. Then when I go, it goes there. When I go over it, and I keep now it's telling me somewhere around here. So I keep widening the hole. I keep making it deeper, and I'm not getting anywhere. I'm just not getting anywhere. And I've got it on discrimination. One line below on sensitivity, full sensitivity, just one down. And I keep getting a signal, and I keep making it wider. There.
There I was, digging his hole, all in the ground, so big and sort of round it was, and there was I, digging it deep, it was flat at the bottom, and the sides were steep. When along comes this bloke in a bowler, which he lifted and scratched his head. Whoa, he looked down the hole, pulled him in his soul, and he said, do you mind if I make a suggestion? Just dig it down, dig it elsewhere, you're digging it round.
I can't be doing, we're wasting time like this, filling holes in, digging them out. What am I doing wrong? Somebody tell me, please. Okay, this is happening all too many times. I get a signal, wonderful signal, dig a hole, nothing. So it's either very small and I sift the sand or the soil through my hands over the coil, and it just disappears. So I don't know. I just don't know. Nothing. Again, I'm spending so much time digging for nothing. Oh, there, I got a signal there. First I got ferrous. What's that then? And it's just into the non-ferrous, thin. So it's probably... So look, I filled this hole in. I've just given up trying to find this thing, because the hole just keeps getting bigger, deeper, wider, and keep getting signals, but I sift the soil through the search head and nothing. So I don't know. It's probably tin foil, that's all I can think, because I'm finding huge amounts of it. I'd like to strangle the bastard that invented tin foil, because I've done so much digging just to find tin soil here, you can't believe it. Anyway, so... Okay, so the farmer, that car in front, that's the farmer. He's just come up to me and asked me what I found. Shown him that little bit. I'm pretty sure it's Roman, but nothing else much. A lot of signals, getting very, what's the word? Disappointed with everything. And like you said, Dave, it's difficult in them fields where there's humps and hollers. So he's going to take me to another part of the farm, he said, where it should be better. Let's hope this is good and flatter, because he's got plants on that. He did say be careful because he's got carrots in there. So anyway, he's taking me to Lassie, but this is obviously with the farm roads. Oops, okay, got to change gear here. Okay, so going on the farm roads now. So I'll know, I'll bring you here, Dave, because I've got a feeling this is going to be good. We're going through all the country land, and good job I've got a Land Rover. That's a big help, I suppose. So he's taking me to this other land, which I will know how to get here again. Normally once I've been, I don't have a problem finding the place a second time. In fact, I'll probably be out here, try this. I might try it today. We'll see. So this is where I'll bring you, Dave, and you can see we're in the middle of the country, so there's not many people get out here. So I'm going to get some good finds, I think, here. So, right. And his name is?
Hans.
Hans.
No.
Hans. And he's told me I can do this field here, which is ganz flat, ganz flaches, ganz super für Metal suchen hier, ganz super. Und welche Richtung ist Lasse? Dort.
Dort, genau so.
Ja. Halb Kilometer, oder? Ja.
Naja, du kannst fahren Lasse,
Ja.
hier und gerade.
Ja.
Immer nur gerade, kommt Straße, bis kommt Straße.
Hasse.
Du musst fahren, noch circa 1,5, 2 Kilometer.
Ja, und dann
Straße so kommt.
Ah, okay.
Und Lasse.
Ja. Ich habe einen anderen Farmer, einen jungen Mann getroffen von dir. Und er hat geschaut, eine große Munzen, circa 150 Jahre alt. Und dann eine romanisches Stück auch. Und er gesagt, er hat gefunden in Lasse.
Ja, Lasse groß. Lasse ist groß.
Ja.
Lasse hat 4500 Hektar. Lasse,
Wow,
das alles
wow,
Lasse.
wow.
Ist möglich.
Und
Aber das ist auch Lasse.
Ja.
Lasse.
Aha, und warst du geboren hier? Ja, oder?
Ich geboren in Engelhardtstetten.
Okay, so he was born over, wie weit?
Engelhardtstetten, da.
Engelhardtstetten. Okay, where that tower is, they were born over there. So he's definitely local. And kennen Sie etwas mit der Historisch von Lasse?
Eigentlich nicht, nein.
So I asked him if he knows anything about the history. And not so much, he said. So we're going to have to look it up, Dave. And ich habe eine Freundin in England, die ist auch Metalsucher. Und die hat Munzen gefunden, circa 400, 500 Jahre alt. I'm just telling him, Dave, you've found these Ahmed coins, 400 or 500 years old. And now I'm going to ask him if it's a problem if he come with me. Und er will in circa September hier kommen für einen Urlaub mit mir für eine Woche. Gibt es eine Möglichkeit, ich kann mitbringen hier, mein Freund?
Ist egal.
Yeah, no problem, Dave. You can come here. So I asked him first. So I'm going to get cracking on this today, Dave, and start searching. So ich habe gesagt mit ihm.
Ja.
Right, lads, set the camera up. This is a new land that the farmer's just brought me to. You probably saw the little video before where I was talking to him. He don't speak any English. I tried to translate, so I hope you get it all. This is really flat land. Just turning the thing on. Put it in coin mode. And it's really flat this, so I'm going to give it a shot. So here I am with my trusty shovel, and let's give it a go. I never know whether to start here, side of the road. I don't know if you can see me even, but here you go. Oh, hold on. There's my bell tone already. So let's have a look, shall we? Telling me between 10 and 15 centimetres. So I've dug quite deep there. I don't know if I'm going to find this or not. I'm not sure. It's really soft soil. So it's there somewhere. Let's have a look what we got, shall we? Easy digging, that's for sure. Don't know where it is, let's have another go. Lovely tone. This is it. So that's it. Little piece of metal, right load of crap. Probably off a bottle top or something. That's it. Okay, so that goes in the bag. Sorry about that. There will be something good come up here sooner or later. Fill the hole in. Okay, TV's on, so if you hear a bit of noise in the background, it's no problem. I've divided these up into two pieces, or two parts. Crap finds, which is what you're looking at now, and interesting finds, which I really don't have no idea, apart from that piece and that piece, which I'm sure is Roman. I'll go close up in a minute and you'll probably agree with me when you see. This is lead. I'm going to show you the interesting stuff now, won't I? I'll show you the crap stuff. I'm pretty sure these are off the farmer's tractor, so I'm going to save them. And that, I really thought that was a silver coin when I first saw it, that, but it's not. It's a washer, as you can see, and I'm going to give them back to the farmer. This, got no idea what it is. It's modern anyway. It's got a thread on it or something there. That, I've got no idea what that is whatsoever. I don't even know if it's old. I'm not sure. I'll clean it up in a bit, but it looks a bit greenish, so it could be bronze. That's off a gun. That's the bottom part off a kid's gun, because here's the other bit, and you'll recognise these there, the chamber, and there's another part of the chamber. I found that at a different place, but it's part of that. So a kid's gun, and just really, I brought that back because I'm picking that stuff up all day. It's just a piece of tin all day. The place looked like a First World War bomb site, or craters on the moon by the time I finished. I've never had so many signals in all my life. That's a brass washer, very thin. That was quite deep, that, so quite impressed with this machine. I don't know what this is. It's heavy, so it's probably lead. Piece of crap. And a bottle top. Millions of these found. Just a squash bottle top. Don't know what that is. Pretty heavy. Could be lead. I've got to clean it up, see if there's anything on it. And an eyelet, either from a tent or probably from a tarpaulin. And these two bronze bits of wire. They could be Roman. They are bronze. It's not copper wire. It's bronze, because you can't bend it hardly at all, so it must be bronze. And that's the same. I don't know why a farmer would be using bronze wire, so maybe it belongs there, but you just can't tell. Maybe it belongs there. It's definitely bronze. Got that really oldie worldy greeny look. This is for sure Roman. Look at this. It's lovely patina on it, and that little knobble on there. I think there should be one on the other side. I need to get this in focus. And I don't know what it is. It can't be a dolphin, because I just don't know. It's got like a tail at this end. I just don't know. If you got any ideas, I would appreciate it. If you're into Roman armour, or maybe it's a piece off an armour or off his helmet, I don't know, or the thing that holds his sword, and I'm sure this is Roman too, because this has got a lovely patina on it. Really, look, it has a definite shape to it, but at that end it's like a wire. It's not much thicker than a wire. I don't know, but I think maybe you stuck it down into something and it went up to there. It went up to that part there, and then on the other end it's like a wire again. So, but that looks Romanish to me. I don't know, and it's got that really beautiful green look when it's cleaned up. That so, and then this is lead, I think, because it's quite heavy. Just got a hole in it. Maybe it's a fishy weight, an old one. I don't know, because apparently the land I've been on used to be flooded all the time. And that's why it's called La Sea. The sea meaning like a lake. They call lakes seas over here in Austria. And then this is a lead, like a bag seal, I think. Wow, 1955 on it, look. Not really old, but 60 years almost. And just interesting, so I picked it up. And I don't know if there's anything on the other side. Got to clean these up yet. So that's what I got today. Very encouraged by this piece. and the other piece. Very encouraged by those two pieces, really. But no coins, sorry about that. This is it, lads, but there is some stuff going to come, and I've really got to get used to this machine. So hurry up, Dave, hurry up, Dave, and get your bottom over here and show me how to use the machine properly. Speak to you
digging his hole in the ground, so big and sort of round it was, and there was I, digging it deep. It was flat at the bottom and the sides were steep. When along comes this bloke in a bowler which he